It's been so dismal and sad and horrible. Am I watching a different newscast than everybody else? It's been rough. So I just wanted to throw some other stories out there. The craziness still exists, but sometimes crazy can be somewhat amusing. Christine, especially where she lives in a third world country named Mississippi. A woman in England called 911 last week. Why? Anybody? Why did she call 911?
Cold coffee.
She lost her remote control.
Please emergency, go ahead, operator.
Connecting a mobile.
Hello, if you're the police, what's the location of your emergency?
Hello, yes, it's not an emergency. It's just the fact that I've lost my remote control for my TV.
Right.
And it's downstairs. I'm going to put my TV on, and I have troubles with my next door neighbour. And I'm worried that they are going to complain that the sound is too loud.
All right, I can't understand these British people, but I can say it was because she lost her remote control. I mean, have we become that attached to television that when it's not available, it's somewhat an emergency?
Or you're that dumb that you don't realize it's not?
I guess that would be a good way to say it.
You expect more from Adele, don't you?
You do.
By the way,
I was saying the same thing. It did sound a little bit like Adele.
Yeah, that was Adele. She lost her remote. This is what happens. These celebrities get so big that they just think that whatever is going on in their little world is news. Prime Minister David Cameron announced that he is stepping down. And Christine, early. He's stepping down tomorrow.
Right. He wasn't supposed to step down until October, but I also don't think that he had anticipated that his successor would be chosen so quickly. So.
Yeah, and part of that was because there were two ladies vying for the position, and one of them crashed and burned pretty quickly. I forgot what her statement was. I was watching it yesterday, but it's
she said she didn't have enough support to be the prime minister. So.
Well, but she made a comment. It was a statement. I forgot what her statement was that everybody was going nuts over for the last week or so. Anyway, David Cameron will be stepping down tomorrow, and once again, Britain will have a female prime minister. An Uber driver, a woman posted a video of her Uber driver losing his mind because she wouldn't get out of the car. They were at a hospital, and she wanted to go to the emergency room, but he took her to the wrong side of the building. And she said, no, this is not where I'm supposed to go. I'm not getting out. And she wouldn't get out. Here.
You are at the hospital. Administration is right here.
I'm going to the emergency room, sir.
Get in there.
Where?
Get out of my...
This is unbelievable. This is incredible. Get in there. I've got you at the hospital. Now go. Now, you know, these buildings, these hospitals are enormous buildings. To walk around to the other side of the building would take this woman a week. There's a reason why she called an Uber driver. Get in there. I've got you here. Now shut up.
Car now.
Where is my destination?
Get out of my car now.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you won't get out of my car.
But you're not to yell at me.
Get out of my car.
Where is my destination?
Get out of my car.
Sir, can you just tell me?
Get out of my good car.
This is unbelievable.
It's almost not real. I mean, this.
Oh no, I think this is what
nobody
happens.
Volunteers. Nobody.
You don't know who you're getting when you call these Uber things. You could be getting this guy.
I know.
Or Jeff.
Or Jeff could show up. And, I'm kidding.
Here, listen.
Now!
Oh,
the ride is over. You have been extremely rude, extremely condescending this whole
How have I been extremely rude?
You kept me waiting way too long. You showed up and told me you were in a hurry when you showed no actual effort to be in a hurry. Get out of my car now.
I am just
Get out of my car now.
I don't know where I am.
Get out of my car now. God you to hell.
Sir.
Get out of my car.
Wow.
I am asking
Get out of my car. Get out now.
Now the woman was able to record that, and thankfully that she had a camera right by her side attached to her cell phone so that we could actually experience what she experienced there.
I do have to say, though,
wow.
She's got to get out of the car. Not only is this guy losing it, but
I would get out of the car for my own safety.
Yeah.
For my own safety, yes. But, you know, it is his car, and he said the ride is over. She
It
needs
is.
to get out of the car. I mean,
Yes.
if that was an actual, like, say that's a yellow cab taxi, right? And he's like, okay, you're getting out here. You know, if he calls the cops, I think he's in the right. He says the ride is over. The ride is over, right?
I guess. But I don't think I've never seen a cab driver do that.
I haven't
What was
either.
her
Well, and
emergency?
we've got-
What's
Because
that?
she also said he'd been condescending. She had been condescending. The
Right,
whole
we don't know what
ride.
happened
was she
before.
planning this, and what was her emergency?
I don't know, but listen, he's dropping her off on the other side of the building. I'm not sure I can side with the. Think about it. Let's look at it from the other side. Why not just drive her to the other side of the building and let her out?
No,
I mean,
I
do you
agree.
have to put yourself through that tirade? I mean, I'm not sure I can be with Johnny Rocket here. I don't think so. Wayne is on the line. Wayne, good morning. He sounds like he's.
It sounds like he's going to have a heart attack.
He's gonna die. He's gonna need the hospital. Wayne, good morning.
Yeah, he's going to need something after that. Bill, I want to just know, why is it that when you're in like a work zone that says 30 or 45 miles an hour, under control, why is it that people see the need to pass you in a 30 mile an hour work zone or a 45 mile an hour work zone? Why is it that people always want to pass you?
Yeah, and you're simply. By the way, the penalties are doubled.
Yes.
In those construction zones, and it's beyond that. I got to tell you, Wayne, I was driving home on Saturday, trying to get home because I wanted to go to the Billy Joel show at the Stanley, and we're trying to rush home from Syracuse. We had a graduation party all day long, and it was. I'm sure other people experienced this, whether you're at the Boilermaker Expo or you're driving on the road. The rain came down so hard. You couldn't see. My wipers were on double time, and you couldn't see in front of you. And it got to the point where all traffic had slowed down to doing about 30 miles an hour. You don't want to stop, but everybody's put their flashers on, and some guy in a little pickup truck, like one of the little Honda pickup or Toyota pickup trucks, one of the little ones, goes blaring by doing about 60 miles an hour. I don't know how. I don't understand. There's no way he could see. And the problem is you had people that were just stopping. So you're not going to see them until you're right up on top of them.
Right.
What is the can't you wait for the
what's so important
down-
that you want to kill somebody's
Right,
mother,
you're
their
gonna-
father,
you're
or
gonna
whatever?
kill somebody.
Whatever. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And to top it all off, every morning I pass Utica Police Station. That's a controlled area, too, because they're doing work. Plus, it's a 30-mile-an-hour zone.
Yeah.
People are passing me going 40 and 50 miles an hour. I'm like, give me a break. And there's a light after every block.
Well, I want to apologize for passing you there this morning. I had to be to work, though. I had to get here. All right, Wayne,
have a good day.
I'm with you. I don't get it,
Thank
but
you.
what we said is the fact the fines are doubled if you get nailed there. I'll do one more on the Uber driver. Sergio, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah,
man?
I guess he does beat John Winger there, the Bill Murray character at the beginning of Stripes.
Oh, I guess you're right. I guess you might be right. I mean, he'd make a great drill sergeant, wouldn't he? Wow.
But you know what? What we don't know is really how annoying was this lady during the whole ride.
I understand.
She only turns the camera on when the guy starts to explode.
Right. And this is a good example of how these cameras, these live streams or the videotaping goes on. And she's videotaping. She's probably holding the camera up to him. So that's annoying him even more. I guess you don't know. But at the end of the day, Sergio, is any annoying woman or man worth putting yourself through the stress that guy put himself? I thought his eyes were going to pop out of his socket.
Probably not. No, I didn't see the video. I was just listening to it on the show.
All right, Sergio. Good stuff. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yep, right now.
One more time, just if you forgot what we were talking about.
At the hospital. Administration is right here.
I'm going
Get
to
in
the
there.
emergency room, sir.
Get in there.
Where-
Get out of my car now.
Where is my
Get out
destination?
of my car now.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you won't get out of my car.
Well, there you have it. And somebody said it sounds like who was it? Sounds like John
Tom Arnold.
Tom Arnold, yeah. Tom Arnold.
It does.
A little bit. Little Tom
But
Arnold.
you're not to yell at me.
Get out of my car.
Where is my
Get
destination?
out of my car.
Sir, can you just tell
Get
me?
out of my good car.
Well, there you have it. Hey, listen, think about how your day has started out so much better than this guy's, right? Christine does news coming up. Hold tight. Quick update. just around the corner. Then Steve Hauken to talk about there's some bit of controversy over should the police department in Dallas have used a bomb to blow up this guy who had killed 5 officers and another 6 or 7 people, including officers and civilians that were shot and injured. They blew him up with a bomb. Justified? Probably the first time we've ever seen this happen, especially using a robot. Lieutenant Hauck coming up next on WIBX.